Every time you retrace back to the familiar, you are showing yourself that you cannot hold difficulty. When you retrace after something goes wrong, it falls back into lack, where you feel, think, believe, and sometimes even know that you can't do something. But all that is a lie. All that is a lie. And so when you are ready to stop going backwards, you will hold the difficulty. This is what's happening. So you're trying to do something, and then you meet a little bit of resistance. And so instead of taking that resistance, holding it, understanding why it's there, taking the lesson out of it and moving forward, you go backwards. You go into the vice that you're not supposed to be doing. You call the ex that you haven't talked to in months that you know you shouldn't be talking to. You go and reach out to the friend that wasn't a good friend. You go and put yourself in situations that are not healthy for you. You go and eat unhealthy foods that you don't even like, knowing your stomach's going to hurt tomorrow. You do things that replicate that you do not feel like you're worthy to just be a normal human being. Like if you were just a normal human being, just having a normal day, you wouldn't be doing any of that stuff. But you're basically showing yourself, you're trying to show yourself, hey, I am really trying to show myself that I don't like who I am right now, because you're in lack. And so how do we get rid of that? We get rid of that by holding the difficulty. You know how hard it is to want to text an ex and not. You want to drink, but you don't. You want to smoke, but you don't. You want to go spend money on something that you know is gonna make you not feel good, like fast food, and you don't do it. Right? There's a level of difficulty in that. And so I want you to separate feeling bad about yourself from, am I just holding the difficulty? Because sometimes you want fast food and you allow yourself to go get it. Are you retracing, or are you actually doing something you want to do? That's up to you. For me, it's both. Sometimes I'm getting fast food because I know I'm trying to hide from a feeling and I won't do it, and I will hold the difficulty. And there's other times where I'm like, actually, I'm in a really great headspace. I just want that. I just want that food. And that's what I'll eat. Same thing when it comes to money. As soon as something happens with your money, your first thought is take all of it out the account. Move all of it, spend all of it, get rid of all of it, save all of it. Right? Or can you hold the difficulty and say, you know what? Snapping back into reality, moving forward like nothing happened, staying in the higher consciousness. Because if you retrace every time you have a lack situation, you go down, you are slowing your success. You are successful. You are success. You are successful. I can hear you say it out loud. I am successful. I am successful. I am successful. I am successful. Say it. I am successful. I am successful. I am successful. You already are successful. There's no timeline in life where you are not successful. You are success. So if you're not currently living a reality of success, if literally your success is inevitable and you're not currently living it, well, is that something that you can feel into? Or is it something that you need to work towards? And it's something that you can actually feel into. You can feel into that by feeling it through abundance and money consciousness. Because what those two things do is they raise your frequency to make you feel out of lack mindset. So your perspective stays very pure and high above the ground. So when you decide you're done retracing, and you want to hold the difficulty, you will. But it's very hard to hold the difficulty on your own. That's why I created the community, because what it does is it allows you any single second to get yourself, to get things off your chest, and to raise back up into that frequency in which you can manifest. Because like I said, your success is inevitable. But every time you spend time in lack, and every time you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait, you're pushing that success back, that inevitable success. I prayed and I said, give me every single lesson, every major big lesson that I'm going to have within the next year. Give it to me this month. Just give it to me. Give it to me. I will take it, because I desire to have that success that I already know that is right there. So I don't want to wait for that. And I'm willing to hold the difficulty. I'm willing to hold that difficulty by putting myself in communities that can hold my difficulty, but that relate to my difficulty. Because I'm a spiritual person just like you. And I understand that nobody understands us. There's nobody that we can go to say, hey, I want to build a online business and make $10,000 a month. People look at us like we're insane. They're like, what are you talking about? Go get a job. That's what they say. Just go get a part-time. Don't ever do a business. Don't ever go work for yourself. Don't ever quit your job. That's what they say. That's what they say. So it's very hard to do that. I was thinking today, if I didn't have the internet, would I be able to hold this abundance that I have? I would say probably not. I mean, there's so many resources that I love. One book that I love is Happy Pocket Full of Money. I forgot who it's by, but his name has 3 words. And it's like a blue book with an umbrella or something. There's another cover. It was just brownish or burnt orange with flowers or something like that. I guess I could look up his name. That would be kind of helpful. But in this book, it really, really brought towards money consciousness to my head. His name is David Cameron Gikandi. It's called Happy Pocket Full of Money. And in that book, it talks so much about abundance. And it's really changed my life. And that's what really, really inspired me to make the money consciousness community. Because I'm like, y'all could read the book. But my life experience is putting another twist. My clients' problems are putting another twist. My experience in business owning is going to put another twist on all the things you're dealing with, which makes it more dynamic. So read the book and get in the community. They're both on YouTube for free. So you have to, I would say read the audiobook, but things like that, I love staying in this mindset, because there's nothing good where lack comes from, and nothing good comes from lack. So I would much rather take the tightrope. Because it's hard on the front end, easy on the back end. And I don't care how long it's hard for. As long as it works hard for me after I'm done. And it's going to be hard forever. Like I said in the beginning, you have this imposter syndrome, but that feeling never goes away. For me, for my mentors, for their mentors, and their mentors, and so on. It doesn't ever go away. So you have to hold the difficulty of it and keep going, because the number 1 chess player in the world just lost his ranking. Can you imagine being the number 1 chess player in the world and then you lose a chess game? Think about your life and what you want to achieve. and how that would devastate you if you were the number one chess player in the world and you lost a game. Would you just never play again? Would you not keep practicing? Because right now that's what you're doing. You're retreating and feeling small and shrinking yourself every time you have a loss. That's not the point. You can still be wildly successful and be human at the same time. But you have to move through the difficulties. Because whether you move through them or not, they're happening. So you might as well move through. The truth is, if it was a prerequisite for you to be perfect and never lose and never take a L and never have anyone upset and always deliver for every single person and never have inconsistency, well, then that would be the standard. But nobody would ever reach it. Even the Tony Robbins, the Steve Jobs, the Bill Gates, the Jeff Bezos of the world, all still fail daily. So why are you holding yourself to a standard that billionaires don't? It just doesn't make sense why you need to hold yourself to that standard. You're not a robot. So just because you've taken a loss and you feel that imposter syndrome, you move through it. That's where the power is.